Hi everyone, I am here at Garage Band Brewing, one of my very favorite places to be, with head brewer Craig Brazo. So start us off, how did you start Garage Band Brewing?
Well, I didn't do it all by myself. Let's
Okay,
just say that.
all right, all right.
We started brewing in my garage like a lot of brewers do
Yeah.
in the industry. My neighbor Chris was a brewer, and me being a brewer, we got talking about it one day that we're both brewers, and we just decided to pool our knowledge together and start brewing together. Brewed in my garage with him for maybe 7, 8 years.
Oh,
I'm guessing
wow,
something like that.
that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. Then I've always had this idea of starting my own brewery. It's always something that I wanted to do. I wrote a business plan, took about a year and a half, and yeah, everything worked out. I guess everything was aligned properly for us. So we started Garage Band in May of 2019, just before COVID. So we were 10 months open before
Oh, wow.
COVID took us down. We got our canning line at that time, and we started canning and doing all to-go sales so we could make it through that very rough time. Yeah, we made it, and we're still here today, and we're going to have our 6-year anniversary in May. So
Awesome. That'll
yeah,
be fun.
yeah.
We'll have to all be here for that.
Yes, please come
Awesome.
on out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, no overnight success by any means. It has
No,
taken lots of time to get to
no.
this place.
Yeah, tough in the beginning. But during that time, it was rough for everybody: restaurants,
Sure.
breweries, bars, everything. So,
So,
okay.
tell me more about this awesome logo.
Garage Band Brewing idea came from my buddy Chris and me playing in bands and being a drummer.
Uh-huh.
Chris has got background with his family and music. We're always playing lots of really great music when we're brewing. The idea came up that we should call it Garage Band Brewing. That's really where it was born. Chris started playing around with logos, and he initially came up with the first iteration of it, which doesn't. It looks similar to what it is today, but it's not exact. So yeah, we found a graphic artist, put it all together for us. So yeah,
Fantastic.
that's who we are.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love that logo. Speaking of amazing art, your cans, the labels are beautiful. So tell us a little bit about the artist that
Yeah,
does your
we get
cans.
we get compliments all the time on
Yeah.
our artwork. Well, you can see some of it here. Our artist name is Andrew Craig. He does amazing work, and we love having him. He had never done anything in the brewing industry before, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he does logos or can art for more than Garage Band now.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he's really great. He's been with us now since day one, and
Awesome.
yeah, he's our guy.
Okay, Craig, this place is amazing. The bar is great. Where we get to sit is fantastic. But what's really neat is this brewing area that is front and center that we all get to see. Can you tell us more about it?
When we were designing it, we wanted the brew house to be front and center here at Garage Band. That's really what you're coming here for,
Sure.
right? You're coming here for craft beer, and a lot of people are interested in the brewing process. And we get a lot of questions on it. So what we wanted to do was put the brew process front and center. We have a half wall here, and right behind that half wall, we're here brewing. Usually on the weekends is, when we're brewing, we always try to post up when we're going to brew, and we invite people to come in, watch the process, ask questions, because a lot of people are interested. Come on out and see us, watch the brewing process, and have fun with us.
What a fun process to watch,
It
to
is,
actually
yeah.
see how it's made and everything that's put into
Yeah,
it.
like I've been going to different breweries. A lot of time that brewing is done behind closed doors.
Right.
And I always had questions. How big is your brew house? Is it gas
Yeah.
fired? Is it steam? I always had tons of questions. So
Awesome.
when we designed ours, we wanted it up front for everybody to see.
Cool. So we can find you on social media and when you have those days where we can
Yes.
come and watch.
Yep.
Awesome. How
Absolutely.
fun is
Yeah.
that?
Mhm.
Okay, Craig. So I have been in this place when there have been events happening, and
Mhm.
it's such a cool space to hold an event. Tell me a little bit more. How can you rent out the space for an event?
Well, you can get our contact information off our website. We do rent the space out, whether it's the entire space or if it's just partial. I think we're okay inside here for like 140.
Wow, great.
And then our patio in the summertime holds about 55,
Yeah.
I would say. So yeah, it's a great space for events. So if nobody knows, now you do.
Now you have a space. Now
Book
you have
here
a
at
space.
book here at Garage Band. Yeah.
Okay, Craig. So I have a really good friend of mine.
Mhm.
He doesn't drink beer.
What?
I know. It's a little crazy, but I want him here. I want him in the space with me. It's one of my favorite places.
Mhm.
What do we do for him?
Well, Garage Band Brewing does have wine, and we do have cocktails.
There we go.
Yes, we've had cocktails for a few years now. Cocktails that we've created here. We do carry white wine and red wine and sangria. So,
Great.
and we have
Wonderful.
some for everyone. We also have RTDs, so like your high noon, long drinks, stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, we try to take care of everybody.
You are pet friendly.
Oh yes, yep, we're pet friendly. Believe it or not, we have dog treats that are made. They're Tony's treats. They're made from spent grain from the brewing process.
When we come into the brewery, we can see that there's all kinds of things to do besides just sit and drink a beer. So I see TVs, so we can watch games.
Can watch games. We
Okay.
play a lot of the different sporting events that are going on. So yeah,
Awesome.
definitely
Awesome.
come here and watch your sports.
Can do that. There's also always great music going on because it's Garage Band and pinball machines.
Pinball machines.
Super
Yes,
fun.
we got 3 pinball machines. Darts.
And there's also board games. So he has a whole
Yes.
collection of board games and cards. So if you'd like to do a little game playing while you're drinking your beer, it just makes it a little bit more fun that
Yep,
way.
sure does.
There have been times when Rick and I want to hang out here
Mhm.
and we haven't had dinner yet. So we've brought our dinner here. You're okay with that, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
great with
oh,
that.
good,
Yeah,
good.
there's lots of great restaurants right here in Plainfield. And even if it's a little bit further, I mean, if you
Yeah.
can get, an order in and get it delivered, that's great too. But yeah, you can bring your food in
Oh,
from
bring
anywhere.
your own or have it delivered
Or have
here.
it delivered,
What a
yep.
great idea.
Yep.
Love that. So Craig, you have lots of neat events that happen here too. I've seen painting parties and I've seen bands that have been here or animal adoption too. So
Yep.
if anybody wants to know what's going on at Garage Band besides just great beer, where's the best place to find that?
The best place to find it would probably be on our social media. So Facebook and Instagram.
Are those both Garage Band Brewing?
Yes, they're both
Okay.
Garage Band Brewing. So
Okay.
anything we have coming up, we do post on there,
Great.
or they're listed under the events portion of those sites. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Great,
that's where you
great.
can
All
find it.
kinds of fun things
Yeah.
happening here.
Definitely.
You have so many fantastic beers here, but I have to know the favorites. So Craig, give me 3 of your favorite Garage Band Brewing beers.
All right, I think this is an easy one for me.
Oh, good.
Let's start with the first beer that we came up with, and we really wanted to make an IPA that we considered the best IPA that we could make and that we enjoyed to drink. So we came up with Locked and Loaded. It's an American IPA. It went through a few different iterations in my garage, so we had to do it a few times to get exactly what we were looking for. And what we have now, I think, is an awesome American IPA. It's usually my go-to.
And if I can say so, Locked and Loaded is my favorite beer. Not just favorite beer here, not just favorite beer in Plainfield. Locked and Loaded is my favorite beer.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Just
There
to
it
let
is.
you know. Oh, there it is.
And I think I'm going to join you
And your
most
second.
favorite beer.
All right. What is that?
This is our Mexican style lager. It's called
Okay.
Bandita.
Fun name.
Great name. We actually, that came from a friend of ours. The beer was originally called Desperada. And when she came in and she looked at the can, she was like, the picture and the name doesn't go. That's a Bandita. And I'm like, you know what? I'm changing the name.
All right.
So it's been Bandita for quite a while now. It's just a real easy drinking, crisp Mexican style lager. And it's super popular. Every time we put it on, it just does not stay on tap. I think it's a great beer.
It is. Okay, we have 1, we have 2. I said, give me 3. Now the third one, I have a feeling I know what it is because I have seen people get really excited when this one comes out. Is it Nor'easter?
It is Nor'easter.
It's Nor'easter.
Yes. It's a triple dry hopped hazy IPA or New England style IPA. Like you said, it's a super popular beer. It's really fruity. We make it with El Dorado, Mosaic, Equinox, and Citra hops. They're very tropical, fruity style hops.
Awesome. Well, Craig, I am so grateful that you brought us into your amazing brewery, told us a little bit more about you. And Craig, cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks, everyone.